So it's official. Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan are done. They're finished. They've broken up. But I want to talk to you about what goes through a man's mind who's 35 years old, dating a younger woman, and probably the reasons why he had to break up with her. All right, let's get into it. Michael B. Jordan, you guys know him, Black Panther, all the movies. He's a major movie star, right? He's 35 years old. He's living his life. This guy is on top of the world. And last year, he chose this one woman, Lori Harvey, 25-year-old. I was getting ready to say actress. She's not an actress. She's not a musician. She's one of those people who are just famous for being famous. She's famous for who she is connected to, you guys. Of course, you all know she's Steve Harvey's, stepdaughter. He moved in and took the reins after her father went off to prison. His wife was married to a drug dealer. Drug dealer went off to prison. She got off, that could be a whole story in itself. How Marjorie managed to get out of the way of being prosecuted, because when you're the drug dealer's wife generally knows what's going on. I didn't know anything. Yeah, okay, right. My man goes off to prison. She cuts him loose, and then she gets with Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey welcomes all her kids into his family, and he kind of raised her as his daughter, And so that's really what she's famous for. But now she's also famous for who she dates, and she lands after going to Future, being Future's woman, being Justin Combs, P. Diddy's son's woman, being P. Diddy's woman, right? She lands on Michael B. Jordan. Now, they say that they met many years before, but you gotta follow this timeline, okay? So they break up at 35 and 25. They met. Let's say they made it official when they were 34 and 24. Okay, and so she said before they made it official, they had been friends for many years. Okay, let's call a few years. He said a few years. So let's call a few years her being at least 21. We won't call it at least 21, and him being at least 31, right? And them kind of being in each other's world. The question is, why didn't the thing move? Why didn't the relationship happen then? Probably because she was busy, and she's been busy, with all those other men, and he was busy. Listen, a young, handsome guy like him wasn't sitting around collecting dust. Let's be honest, okay? And so, but he saw something in her. I want to talk to you guys about that. Look, when a man has done all the things and he decides he's going to settle down and he's going to focus on this one woman and put his all into her, this is an example of this guy, Michael B. Jordan. This guy settled with her and put his all into this woman. But the problem is she just wasn't ready. And I don't care what happens. If a person is just not ready, guess what? I don't care what you buy her. I don't care where you take her. I don't care what you do with her. I don't even care what you make her feel. If she's not ready, guess what? She's not ready. And you can't make her be ready. Look, I always talk about it like a rose, right? And you can put a rose in the right environment, in the right soil. You can water the rose with encouragement and love, and then you can let that unmistakable, unreplaceable thing called the presence of God, right, to open up. The sun, right? The presence of God in there, right? That's the only way the thing opens up. You can't stand over it and be like, rose grow, rose grow. Roses grow and open up when they're ready to open up, when they've been planted by the right soil, when they've been fertilized, when they've been watered, and they've gotten the sunshine, they've gotten God's presence, the timing, boom. Well, that's not what happened here. So, my man, listen, I'm going to talk to you about, this is what happens with a man that's 35 years old. So you guys, I could talk about this because I'm over 35, and as a men's counselor for over 17 years, I've heard these stories. I've heard these situations, and I can tell you this is what a guy is thinking when he's 35 years old. So look, this, what I'm going to tell you right now is not necessarily for Michael B. Jordan because he's doing his thing, right? But it's for you. How do you know if somebody is serious about a relationship and they know what they want and they're ready to fully commit? This guy was fully ready to commit, and he was fully committed to her, but she just wasn't ready. So let's talk about it. Let's get into this right here. I got 3. Number one, number one way for you to know if a person is ready for a serious commitment is they are self-actualized. This is specifically for men, especially for men. When a man is self-actualized, he's gotten to the top of that pyramid of self-actualization. He's got to the top of that pyramid. He knows who he is. He knows what he wants. He's already done much of the work, right? Then he can say, boom, I'm ready, and I know I'm the man. I know what I want. I know where I'm going, and boom, we're going to get there. Okay? But you got to be self-actualized, knowing that you're not moved by this, you're not moved by that. You look, you're not moved by the next hot girl that walks through. You're not going to dump this girl for the next hot girl, right? You're not going to dump this girl for the next hot opportunity, but you're self-actualized. You know who you are. So many people out here who don't know who they are. So they're looking to other people to follow to figure out who they are. You guys hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button right now. All right, and hit that like button as well. Here we go. Number 2. The time is right. You know a man or a woman is ready for something serious when the time is right. But this one right here is specifically for men. Listen to this. I've heard this said. I didn't make this up, but I caught it and I put it apart as a part of what I talk about, right? A man has to be ready. The time has to be right for a man, and then he chooses the woman when his time is right. Okay? When his time is right, he chooses the woman in that time. Women are different. A woman will choose the man and don't worry about the time, right? For the most part, because she knows if she gets the right man, the time will be right. But that's if she is mature, right? So Michael B. Jordan, time in his life is right, and he's choosing the woman for a long-term commitment because the time is right. And she, you know what? She probably thought, you know what? I'm going to choose him back because, hey, he is the right kind of man. And if you can't, listen, if Michael B. Jordan ain't the right kind of man, I don't know who is the right kind of man. My man was quoted from People magazine as the sexiest man alive. My man is, he's paid. He's got a great image. He's handsome. He's strong. He's going to be in the box office for a long time, as long as he don't mess up, right? This guy is going there. He is the highest quality, bachelor that you can find. She'll never find another one of him, right? But so he's ready, and the time is right. Number 3, he's willing to sacrifice. If a man is not willing to sacrifice, he's not ready. If a woman not willing to sacrifice, she's not ready. Look, we've seen this a couple of times, right? There are these women who are doing well in Hollywood, doing well out there in the market, doing well, right? And then they have chosen men, but decided, you know what? I want to choose a career, right? That means they're not ready. You're not ready to sacrifice. Yes, because look, you can't be pregnant and raising babies and be here and be there and try to be the hot girl and be the person that's popular and hit. You know what I mean? You can't do it. You have to choose what you want, and you can't have everything. So a lot of these it girls, a lot of these hot women are choosing the career over the family. It's okay with me as long as you understand what you are really choosing, what you are saying yes to, and what you are saying no to. All right? So willing to sacrifice. Michael B. Jordan, he's got to be willing to sacrifice other women, some of these opportunities, because you can't be gone all the time and have a wife and kids. Like, again, just like for the woman, she can't have it all and you can't have it all. That's just the way it goes. All right. So this guy, Michael B. Jordan, is in that space and time. He's starting to feel like he wants things consistent. He wants the same thing. He want to come home to the same house, same woman, same kids, same dog. Consistency, right? Here's something that you may not know about men in middle-aged men, right? Sometimes, and this is the reason why the divorce happens with women. Women file divorce, like 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women for this reason. That even if a man doesn't love the situation, he doesn't love his mate, he loves the situation and he doesn't want it to change. That's why if the man tells you, I'm going to marry you, I'm going to leave my wife and marry you. Ladies, don't believe that. You are a fool if you believe that. Why? The love is not necessarily all about his wife. The love is more about his life. And his wife is just a part of his life, right? And he doesn't want any of that to change, especially not for you. Are you kidding me? Why would he do that? Let's be honest. So this guy, so this is some of the things that 35-year-old men, they're thinking about the future. I've got some friends, right? Now everybody's talking, hey, I'm single life. I saw one brother said, a happy life, no wife. Okay, great for you, brother. But I know some single men who lived that life, right? And they didn't go to the doctor when they should have. If they had a woman at the house, she would have said, go to the doctor. She sees you come in the house, you're limping. Why are you limping? Oh, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing. And she said, okay, nothing wrong. And you get up the next day and you're still limping. She said, get in the car. We're going to the hospital. Oh, I don't need get in the car. Okay. And you get in the car just to shut her up and get over there and realize there was a real problem. And I'm telling you, some of these single guys who are getting older and at the middle age and into their 40s and all of that, and they don't have that kind of woman who has that insight and that love, you miss it. You miss it. So I got some friends who lived that life, and guess what? Some of them died because they didn't have a woman at the house who was looking out for their best interest. A woman is more than just what you can poke on at nighttime, okay? and how she looks and all those things. Sometimes women have intuition about things that's going to enhance your overall life. So most men starting to get older, you start realizing, hey, wait a minute, you do need a wife and have a happy life if you get the right wife. That's how that goes. So it's definitely a real thing, you guys, and I'm enjoying this conversation. Look, if you guys enjoyed this conversation, hit that thumbs up and then hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Hit that subscribe button, you guys, and hang in here with us. We got more videos coming up. Matter of fact, I got another one that's coming up right after this. Check out this video for more. All right, you guys have a great day. Peace.